I think one of the things that struck me about Dad when I was a little guy was his enormous strength. Not only in character, as Pat and Sandra mentioned, but physical strength. How many of you realize that Papa was a boxer when he was young? Quite a few know. He was actually Ontario champion in his weight class at university when he was there. He played football. He started boxing as a young man at the home farm, and going to high school he started, and one of his sparring partners, or coaches as it were back in those days, was a guy by the name of Scotty O'Brien. And when we moved from Picton to Renfrew, I had a new teacher in Renfrew by the name of Miss O'Brien, and it turned out that she was the sister of Scotty O'Brien that sparred with Papa. As a little guy, a couple of things come to mind. He and Uncle Doug, he used to go back into the bush and cut wood in the wintertime. And one time, Papa was back there by himself with a team of horses and a sleigh. Short time came and went, and he didn't appear. It was after dark. We were all worried about him. Finally, the sleigh and the horses arrived, and what had happened, he had the sleigh loaded with logs and wood, and we had to cross a creek to get into the bush. And on his way back with the loaded sleigh, one of the runners broke through the ice, and the load of logs and everything tipped over onto the ice, and he had to undo the whole load, straighten up the sleigh, carry all the wood to where it was safe, put it back on the sleigh, chain it down and drive up. And that's why he was late that night. And some of those logs, when I looked at them, you know, not big around, and how one man could do that was beyond me, but he was physically strong.